Anybody got the time?
All right, listen, mister, I told you. Oh, my God!
Those motherfuckers were scared shitless by me. The pharmacy owner, Bodie, had no choice but to open the safe immediately as I demanded.
How much you got there?
$500,000.
But I didn't take all their money. I told him I'd be taking 30% of the total profits every week from now on. This money was protection fee. I'd protect this pharmacy from getting bullied by other gangs. Then I took $100,000 from the safe. With my skills, I easily became a major shareholder of this pharmacy. Later, I found out the pharmacy's drug wholesale prices were a bit high.
So tell me, where do you get your weed from?
There's a greenhouse on a 40-acre farm a couple hours north of here. That's where I buy. They're licensed.
Who are they?
A guy named Jimmy.
I figured Jimmy was deliberately jacking up the prices, so I decided to go have a chat with Farmer Jimmy. If we could get the wholesale prices down a bit more, our total profits could increase by a lot. We soon arrived at Jimmy's drug cultivation site. The scene before me left me stunned. Oh my God. I felt like I was about to become the world's richest man. Right then, some motherfucker started walking over to me.
How you doing? I'm Dwight.
You got a last name?
You got a problem?
I got serious problems, motherfucker. You ever been on a horse?
You ever been on life support?
Whoa, 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 hey!
At that moment, Farmer Jimmy immediately ran over. Otherwise, I'd beat this motherfucker until he was crawling around looking for his teeth, based on my experience. This farm's cultivation scale was way bigger than what Bodie told me. The total area was at least over 500 acres. This was a large-scale facility that included both cultivation and production, so their actual production costs for drugs should be extremely low. Since the drugs Jimmy sold to Bodie before were all pretty crappy quality, I decided to have a serious talk with Jimmy about drug prices.
I'll take 300 units. 1,200 for the first 10 units, 1,100 for the next 10, 1,000 for the 10 after that, and 750 each for the remaining 270 units.
I'll have to do the math.
We'll do it fast because the offer expires when I swallow this cracker.
Jimmy had no idea I was actually an expert in this area. Bodie was stunned too.
You drive a hard bargain.
But fair.
Deal.
I got the drug wholesale price down from the original 1,200 to 750. This meant our pharmacy's total profits could increase by at least 5 times. On the drive back to the pharmacy, I saw Bodie smiling. But when he first met me, he had this totally helpless expression. Right now, he probably admires me a lot. If I hadn't taken over his pharmacy back then, Jimmy might have bullied him for the rest of his life. He probably doesn't regret giving me 30% protection fee every week now. I'm really so damn handsome. But my fate wasn't always as smooth as today. 25 years ago, I went to prison for taking the rap for the gang leader. Since then, my daughter and I lost all contact. Every day I carry the card my daughter gave me. This is the only thing my daughter left me. I know my daughter hates me a lot. I sacrificed everything for the gang's interests. I wasn't there to watch her grow up. I originally had no plans to disturb my daughter's life. But after I looked up my daughter's information online, I chose to work up the courage to make the call. The person who answered was my daughter Tina's husband. He told me Tina didn't want to take my call. I asked again for my daughter to take the call. I finally heard my daughter's voice.
Hello.
Tina.
You wanted to hear my voice.
Yeah.
There. You happy?
Can I see you?
My daughter suddenly hung up the phone. I immediately felt incredibly sad. I could endure 25 years of prison life, but I couldn't accept that my daughter didn't want to see me. The city's nightscape made me seem so lonely. My daughter's rejection made me unable to hold back the tears.
I love you. I quit on you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.